Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm live again. Quite bored, but I have nothing else better to do. Uh, Nothing better to do, so I decided, let's go live. Might react to a few things and stuff. But pretty much I'm live streaming because I'm bored. Bored, nothing to do, and I start school tomorrow. Hello, Pro. I start school tomorrow, which means I'm gonna have. Okay, so I have about 2 more years left of school, so I'm going into the next grade. I'm quite scared after all, because I'm in high school. I thought the first year of high school was gonna be bad. It was a little bad, bullying, but, what are you gonna do? You're the weird kid at school, you're the weird kid. I've always been the weird kid, and I've been to, like, 7 different schools in 2 years. Not because I was a bad student, but because my parents constantly move for job opportunities, so. You will slime someone today? Oh god, feel bad for them. I feel bad for them. Please don't slime someone. But anyway, right now I'm just live streaming because I'm bored. I have school tomorrow. I have really nothing better to do. I have quite a few video ideas, but I'm limiting myself to do like one video a day because I limit myself to about an hour, hour and a half of working on videos to try to enjoy my summer vacation while I still have it. So, quite bored, but I figured why not have one last summer vacation live stream with you guys before I have to go to school. I start school tomorrow. Where can I send you an Andy's apple farm? Well, I currently can't access Discord right now, so Discord probably won't be a good idea. I mean, you could just keep it as unlisted and put it on your YouTube channel because you have 22 subscribers, probably thanks to me, but you don't post anything. So maybe you can just post that, but keep it unlisted, meaning anyone with the link can go see it. So if you just like send the link in the chat, I can probably go and look at it. Then you can delete it afterwards. You know, when I was younger, I never really thought I'd be going on YouTube. I used to watch YouTube all the time and stuff, but I never really thought I'd be on YouTube, let alone be at what I am right now. Because when I was little, I didn't know what gotcha was. I didn't know what anything like what I do now was. I didn't know it. But then my older sister showed me, and she has a YouTube channel too. It's on my channel. And she was actually thinking, how about me and her pull our channels together, or I edit her videos for her. I said, sure, just send me the videos whenever you want. I'll download them, edit them, and send them back to you, and you can post them on your channel. Because the last time she posted anything was about 2 years ago. If you hear any background noises, my window is actually open right now, hence why the curtain's up and why it's kind of bright in here. So, you found an Andy's Apple Farm meme. Well, I mean, if the meme is a video meme, then I guess you could probably like put the link in the chat and I can look at from there. Who's the second person? Hello, whoever you are, second person. I know one is Pro. Because since I'm still on my live screen, my live streaming screen, I can see chat, so I don't have it up on my TV yet. So I know that other viewer is not me. I'm bored out of my mind. What to do, what to do, what to do. I will actually full on admit, I never really simped. I never really simped. Never. I don't I mean, yes, I have comfort characters and well, pretty much for me, a comfort character is a character that has a calm voice. It's not a video meme, it's a pic. Oh, I'm just wondering how to upload it into a video. Well, if you have a computer, all computers have a video app. Like, here, let me share my screen real quick so you guys can see. Because if you're on Windows or anything, then you have Movie Maker. And if you're on a laptop like I am, I have like two video makers that are on my thing. Like pulling up here, if I scroll down, I have Movie Maker. And if I scroll down a little bit more, I have I know I have another. I just gotta find it. But if you go into like photos, you can find something there. PowerPoint, you can make a video from it. Pretty much a lot of these you can make videos. Paint 3D, what I used to make my art, you can find something. Of course, you have video makers here. No, these video makers are actually built into my computer. Movie Maker is what I used to make all my old animations, like the animations from way back, like the Therefore meme and the Lexa and Orin memes. Those were made from Movie Maker. I just found photos and put them in it. If that gives you an idea. Those are built into the computer. The video maker I use is Clipchamp. You can access it on phone or computer. I think I told you about it before. Clipchamp. It's something I use for videos, like the one that I used to announce I was going live. You know, this stream is just like dead. It's a dead stream right now. Oh, where's my remote? You do not have Movie Maker. Well, I can tell you the website for Clipchamp, and honestly, all you need is just a Google account. Then you can access a lot of the stuff for free, like I do. Because I have not set up a bank account yet for monetization, so can't do that yet. But in about 2 years, I'll have money from monetization to upgrade stuff so I can do more things. But I'm almost an adult too, so that makes it a little easier for me. Meaning I can do things and technically my parents can't say anything about it because I'm older than 18. I can't wait for when I turn 18. I can't wait, yet I want to wait. That's the thing with me. I don't want to grow up, but I want to grow up at the same time. Because if I grow up, I have more freedom, but if I grow up, I have more things I need to do. Like, I don't even have a summer job. I don't have a job yet. Up. Like, I don't even have a summer job. Come on. Dang it. If my voice gets, like, screechy, I've had a little bit of a sore throat these past few days. I don't know why. When I was younger, I was the healthiest kid. I rarely ever got sick. It was rare if I got sick. But then I move up to the north side of the US and I'm just getting sick like every other day. I mean, heck, a week before my birthday, I got so sick to my stomach I couldn't even move without it hurting. So, yeah, that week was fun. I'm honestly bored and I don't know what to do. So, if you guys have like any suggestions or something I could react to, then. But pro, for you to access Clipchamp, all you have to do is look up Clipchamp on the Google browser and or any browser and you should find it pretty easily. Oh jeez. If any of you guys have checked my Discord, you will see that I'm actually gonna start adding comic dubs to my channel, and people can send me comic dubs. I can see if it's something appropriate, something I can add to my channel. Like currently, I have one other person doing this collab with me right now. Well, I have Bubbly doing a collab with me, which is gonna be a comic dub. Your mouse is not working. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, I have it pulled up on my TV now, so because I'm gonna quickly share what the comic is that I'm doing. It's a bunch of different photos. It was posted on Google in a bunch of different photos, but I put those photos together, and here's the comic dub. Oh, I didn't click out of it! I didn't click out of it! No! Oh, jeez. Photos. Clipchamp, try for free, and only if you use the premium stuff. Only if you use the stuff with the diamond on it, then you're probably gonna get charged. But it gives you a heads up if you're using stuff like that. So you know, just don't use the stuff that. Whoops. Come on. There it is. This is the comic. Okay, actually, this is the comic. I just had it where it has the lines to separate each. You will not be charged. I'm not charged unless if I use the things with the little diamond on it. If it has a little gold diamond on it, then you have to pay to use it. But about 80% of it is free. Why can't you do? Why can't you? Because I view Discord on my school computer, which is what I'm on right now. So since they have a rule you can't see anything inappropriate. Like right now, if I were to go to Cool Games or something, look, Cool Games, I can't go to it because it'll be blocked. It'll say this is blocked because via it's a game or something, but stuff like that. But anyway, this is the comic. I can view the pics if I go on phone, but since I use this computer, I can't. I'm bored. So, with this, I am volunteering to be Andy, which is one line. I'm gonna be doing Andy, which is one line, because I'm literally a year younger than him. Did you know? No, I found it on Google, and I am gonna credit, but I couldn't find a name, so I'm just gonna go from what I found it off of. I found it, and it said Tumgear, so I'm gonna say from someone on Tumgear. But what's actually funny is Houdini or Inky actually volunteered to do the fish. He said, which one's the fish? I said, Felix. He said, I'll take that part. I was like, okay, you're only gonna get 2 parts, which is the most out of the whole comic. So the fish just says he's been there for a while. Then what? Melody the Moon just says, oh, Andy, then what? My sister just came in my room through the door and just tossed a shirt at me. Hey, genius, learn to knock next time. I have to put up with these kids. I mean, yes, I love them. It's just sometimes I don't like being near them because they like get me in trouble. And technically, I can count this as a line because I could go, like unsettled. Oh, my wish is cracked a little there. Oh, no, correction. Melody actually has three parts. She has three parts. Margaret has one part and it's two words. He's back. Klaus just has this whole. Um, Speaking of which, Pro, if you want to mm, do this, you can. I mean, there's only one more male role left. If you want to do a male role, that is. Because I'm doing Andy and he's a boy and I'm a girl, so I'm able to do that. Oh, jeez. I'm bored, 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 bored. I am really stinking bored. Stop sharing. What to do, what to do, what to do. I actually drew a really detailed drawing of Andy. Now get this, I'm called an Andy simp all because I draw him. In my opinion, he's the easiest one to draw. He's the easiest to draw in my opinion. So that's why I draw him a lot. I don't want my voice to be heard in public. I mean, I could edit it so it doesn't really sound like your voice, but it'll be your voice edited to sound like the character if you want. Honestly, if you want to be part of it in some way, you can. Like for some people, I said they can go find a comic and I can bring it. So I could put that person as like founder, finder of the comic or editor. I can put them as that. So hang on, real quick. I'm going to go get my drawing that I drew. I'll get the first time I drew Andy, the first time I drew him detailed, and my current drawing of him. So. Yes, I have heard of Reddit. No, I don't have an account for it. Okay, this is going to take me a quick minute. You know what? I'm going to turn on the lights. Okay, drawing. Where is it? Oh, a lovely little comic I drew. I draw comics, it's just I don't finish them. That's the issue with me. I can draw a comic, I just don't finish it. Plus, how I drew Andy in that comic, he looks like a little child. So. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the first time I drew Andy. Sorry if it's shiny, I use colored pencil. This is the first time I drew Andy. You never finish anything. That's why. That's crazy. Oh! Are you talking about the poor Midas series? If you're talking about that series, way to make me feel guilty. Way to make me feel guilty that I never finished it. It's been like 4 months and I haven't made another part. Oh, jeez. Way to make me feel guilty, Pro. Way to make me feel guilty. Yes, I know. And this. I know. I said for the Psycho series, I was just gonna continue it on book. I'm just gonna continue it on book, which let me find my journal real quick where I'm writing it. I'm on chapter 7. The videos, they only cover up to chapter 3, like chapter 4 or 3. I have more chapters, including the killer's perspective of the night. And yes, I did use a purple journal. But this old journal, I haven't used it fully, but you can tell I use it quite a bit. Let me count how many pages I wrote this book on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and I started chapter 7. I just did not finish it. So about 20 pages. Here, let me give you a quick blow of the book. I have to be careful because I have stuff in the back of the journal that I don't want to lose. Take that out. So this is being published on Wattpad. So here's first chapter. It's only on one page. Then chapter 2 ends up being 4 pages long. There's the end of chapter 2. Then chapter 3 is when the cat gets introduced in the book. Here's more of chapter 3. Then we're in chapter 4. More of chapter 4. Then we're in chapter 5. The end of chapter 5 over here, start of chapter 6 over here, which is the killer's perspective. More of it. Yeah, I know. That's because that's the highest quality the camera on my computer goes. Because I'm using the laptop computer. But I mean, this is just the draft version. If you want to see the edited version, then go to my Wattpad, which is on my channel. More of the chapter. You can probably see it a little bit better, but I don't want spoilers, so just showing you. Then right there, as you see, chapter 7. That's all I wrote, and I haven't. With this book, it's on and off, on and off, on and off. So this much is my book. Then we also have my Goddess and the Entity book, which that's now on chapter 14, and I haven't even wrote a single word for chapter 14 yet. Because it took me almost a year to write chapter 13. Because I could not get anything written for that. But anyway, back to what I was saying with drawing. This is like the first time I drew Andy. First time I drew him because First time I drew him was a couple days after I learned about Andy's apple farm. Then here's the second time I drew him, more detailed. This is like a kid version of him. More detailed and stuff. Then here's my drawing, which only one person has seen it, but only seen it outlined. Which, real quick, I can show you guys the before I colored it, then me colored it. I use I use a mix of colored pencils, markers, and highlighters. Highlighters are actually really good for coloring. Okay, nope, wrong one. If I hop over here, go back here, presents, last screenshots. This is before I colored it. This is like before I colored it. So you see, this is before I colored it. I drawed it. I like sketched it, then I outlined it in pen, and I colored a little bit of it in pen because my black colored pencils are on their last inch of life. So I just use pen, also because it gives it that more monstrous look. And then, then what's with the eye? Hang on. So you know that part in it where Andy chases, Andy, like Andy possessed or controlled by Peter, chases Klaus. He has that black stuff just pouring from his eyes. That's pretty much what it is, like entity. It's like an entity, but I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of hard to explain too. So honestly, it's like the evil or Peter influenced version of him. I wouldn't say it's the evil version of him, like he's Peter and Peter is him. I wouldn't say it's like that, not the swap. It's him under Peter's influence, pretty much. No matter how you'll draw Andy, he'll always be cute. I did not say cute, I said adorable! I said adorable! I said adorable. Bubbly calls him cute. No matter how you'll draw Andy, he'll always be adorable. No, it's not! Cute is when more dopamine's released. Like when you see a puppy, you say it's cute. If you see something that is cute but not entirely cute, you say it's adorable. Okay, I would say Andy, when he's little, he looks freaking cute / adorable. But with me, if you say cute, that means you love it. With adorable, you like it in a sense of you love how it looks. Like, this is adorable. Adorable. Cute is what you say when you see a little puppy. It seems I've learned English wrong. No, I just say adorable because I know it's lesser than cute. Because Andy's literally about the same age as me, so that gives my cousin leverage to try to say, oh, you simp for him? I'm not a freaking Andy simp. Besides, he reminds me of my uncle. Why would I even... No. Just, no. Plus, he reminds me of me, too, so... I do not simp. I never have simped. I just grow attached to characters because they make me feel comfortable knowing that I know there's someone, even if they're not in real life, that relates to me. Like my parents say, I went through a Midas phase. Okay, Midas is quite a relatable person. Almost anyone can relate with him. sibling issues and stuff like that. And heck, feels like whenever I try to do one thing, have you ever spent? If not, you are not spent. I have not spent money for him. No. Even though for Christmas I'm begging my parents to get me an Andy plush. The plushies are so freaking adorable. Here, let me look up a photo of one. The plush that N36 Games made is really freaking adorable. Just depends on which one you find though, because a lot of people make their version of it. Screen sharing. Yes, yes. This little stinker is what I want because it's freaking adorable. The most adorable thing I have staying on my shelf is a freaking penguin plush that I had since I was in fifth grade. And that's been about what? Fifth grade, I was 10. That's been about a good 5 or 6 years. It's adorable. What can you not like it? Like, how can you not like this? How can you not like this? I mean, I could go make a compilation of all the times Bubbly cartoons called him cute. Sorry, called him cute. I can make a compilation of that. Yep, wrong button. Stop sharing. Thank you. Yes, if you know the horror behind it, then that's when things get weird. But for me, I like the horror. The horror is actually cool. Is it just me, or do you ever get William Afton vibes or Five Nights at Freddy's vibes whenever you learn the story? You have a man. You have a man, and after he lost his youngest child, he starts losing it. That already sounds like William Afton to start off. He lost his youngest son, and that's when he really started to lose it. Makes killer machines. What Eastwood literally did was made a game that was possessed by an entity. So, and the entity kind of possessed him to kill. So, yeah, pretty much sounds like a William Afton. I mean, they don't copy. It's just a lot of villains. They typically have like a sad backstory. Like if you ever noticed, there's always some sort of demonic entity causing something to go wrong. Like with Midas, it was Oro's influence that pretty much ruined his whole life. Mm. Okay, I'm probably gonna do this and you're probably gonna be mad, but you can relate Eastwood to Midas. Because just think, ever since Oro started influencing things in Midas' life has been going downhill and being a sad life. ever since the entity started influencing things in Thomas's life, his life has been going downhill too, eventually resulting in his death. Same with Midas. Eventually, Oro's actions resulted in Midas's death. Oh, hi, Leo. I don't know what I'm doing, and I've just been talking random nonsense for about the past 35 minutes. But one thing you should probably know, Leo, is something about me. People call me an Andy simp, all because I draw him a lot. I mean, sure, if you look around my room, you see like about 20 drawings of Andy. All because, in my personal opinion, he's the easiest to draw. He's the easiest for me to draw physically. Like, here's the very first time I drew him. The very first time I drew Andy. Doesn't have much detail or anything. Second, about when I started getting much better. This is about 10 drawings later, I started to draw him a little bit better. This is me drawing him as a little kid. So, more detail. You're live again. I know! And I start school tomorrow, too. So, that's gonna be a big hunk of dory. If you hear any noise in the background, that is my window. It is open. So, this is about 10 drawings later. I got better at drawing Andy. And I gotten better at drawing overalls, because I know Jules, she wears overalls, but I don't really draw her in overalls. So, Andy, I have to draw overalls because it's part of his main outfit. So, I have to get used to doing that. And then I showed what my second Andy drawing looked like as a sketch. You're not supposed to be riding your scooter! Sorry. Oh, you start school tomorrow too? Hmm, cool. Uh, Here, let me show you what my next drawing looked like before I colored it in. Here's what it looked like before I colored it in. So here's where I drew it, then outlined it in pen, then erased the pencil. This is what it looked like before I started any coloring minus the eye. I mean, I can go grab every single Andy's Outperform drawing I made, and I'll probably have a good stack about like this big. So, but yeah, that's what it looked like before I colored it in, and I nice. Oh, got a little case of the hiccups there. Actually, here in about a couple hours, I'll be able to access it, so I'll look at it, then I'll comment. You have school in like 6 hours. Hang on. I have my school starts at like 8 in the morning, so let me see. I have about 19 hours until I have to go to school. I have 19 and a half hours because it's 12:30 in the afternoon right now. So, Pro, I will look at it soon. You know, I actually made a Google Classroom. That way I would be able to access it before you have 12 days until school. Lucky! I only have to go to school for 2 days this week. And since my mom can't get the financing for free lunch, she doesn't want to pay the like $5 a lunch because I'm going to the biggest school in my town. Well, it's the biggest grade school because the college in my town takes up a third of the city. So, and I live in the largest city of the state I currently live in. So, haha, great. But anyways, uh, I'm gonna be having a packed lunch. And one thing I've been doing is I have not been eating apples or anything apple related. I haven't even been eating apple cinnamon oatmeal, which I used to devour. But now, since I've seen Andy's Apple Farm, I'm more hesitant on eating apples. And even worse, my mom's gonna be packing apples in our school lunches. I'll be like, yeah, hey, little one, you want this apple? I don't even call my little sisters by their names. I probably call them by like their middle names. And even then, when I'm referencing them, I say the little ones. I'd be like, hey, little sis, you want this apple? You can have it. I don't want it. And I actually haven't really been eating apples that much either, because if I eat it, then the skin gets like stuck in my teeth and ugh. Turning vegan brought to you. Oh no! I'll still eat meat. I love me a good steak, especially New York strip. That's good. The only kind of meat I won't eat is fish. That's one of those I used to love it all the time as a kid, but now I don't like it. Social anxiety go burr. Oh, I'm an introvert, and my parents forced me to socialize when they're at home. So yeah. F2F for me. Oh yeah, that's good. We actually had like this sloppy Joe, but it was made of pull apart beef and bacon, and it was delicious. I wanted seconds, but I refrained from doing so because I knew my parents still had to eat because they don't get home till like late. So anyway, Leo, do you want to see the that drawing that I had outlined? Do you want to see it colored in? Because I showed you guys the outline of it, but I haven't showed you what looked like colored in. Have social anxiety. Sure. Well, here it is. Have games on your phone? First of all, I don't even have a phone. So you can't ask me if I have games on my phone because I don't even have one. Played them in break. With me, I just watch videos. But do you like how I actually made it look like a mirror? I actually made it look like a mirror. And for that mirror, I also used a blue highlighter to get like that shine. Then to get the background. Then for the shine, I just sorry. I hate the mirroring on my computer. For the shine, I use a colored pencil. I don't like the mirroring on my computer. Right now, I'm raising my left hand, and in my computer, while I'm looking at the recording, it looks like I'm raising my right. You have to go to the restroom. Okay. Hang on. Let me raid my whiteboard of my drawings because I have a lot of drawings on it. And I'll probably show my comic, maybe. You know, I used to write a lot of poems when I was younger. like last year. I wrote a lot of poems. Here's one. Oh hey, here's a I Hey Pro, you know my YouTube banner? The drawing above all the videos and stuff? Hang on. You know my YouTube banner? Okay. I was fixing to go show it real quick, but here is what it looks like on paper. Because I drew it on paper first and took a photo of it, then like use that as reference to draw it better on laptop. Or not laptop, but on tablet. Here's what it originally looked like. And you can actually find this on my YouTube channel. Like one of my late videos, like one of my old videos. So here's this. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to shut this window behind me. Didn't see that often since most of the time I use YouTube, I stay on recommended. Oh, I did show you that before? Oh, sorry. Let me gather all this up and put it back in my journal. I might want to make some room because I have a lot of drawings I'm fixing to lay next to me. Put that up there. The drawings are attacking. I'm such a crazy goofball. Set that down there. There's my book. That should give everyone the jitters. Don't mind me, just trying to find my drawings. I have a lot of drawings just laying on my nightstand, so I have to go through everything and find them. So all that crinkling sound you're hearing is me moving all the papers. Creepy drawing, but I'll put it there anyways. I forgot about this. Still have to color the skin on it. Not Andy's apple farm, but I'll put it there anyways. Then we have a lot of my random drawings that I'm just gonna carefully toss down there. Oh, jeez. Then we gotta raid my whiteboard. Everyone's being a little quiet on YouTube. I don't mind. I couldn't actually find your comment. It kept saying one comment, but every time I looked, I couldn't find it. But I don't actually have little legs. I am 5'6". I don't have little legs. Plus, I'm like the fastest runner in my grade when I was younger. I can run about the equivalent of 4. Gotta think. Gotta put my brain to use real quick. I could run from one of my school gyms to the other, which is about. You're making me do math, Crow. You're making me do math before school. How dare you? Thinking. Probably about, I'm gonna say 6 to 8 yards within 30 seconds. I can run I'm gonna say 8 yards and run 8 yards back in about 30 seconds. I even had the gym teacher count. I'm a fast runner, but I don't like doing any school running activities. If that makes sense. I do not have little legs. But Pro, you might want to like edit the comment or something because I see it keeps saying like I have one comment over and over, but every time I go check, I don't see the one comment. Okay, don't mind me. I'm going to shut my window behind me. Leo, are you there? I'm making you do math. I'm making you feel guilty. I'm making you read chat. Oh no, I'm making you do things you don't want. I'll read chat. Don't worry about that. I will read it. Dang it, you made me rhyme! Jesus, I hate rhyming. I'll make that comment haunt you forever. Oh, hardy har. You're quite the jokester, Pro. I gotta figure out how to hang up my LED light again. I do not want to move the shades or blinds or whatever you call them. I don't want to move them, so I just reach my hand through them. Mainly because I have plants behind here that I don't want ruined. Now I can lower my curtain again. You hate to rhyme. Wouldn't it be needed for poetry that you do? Oh, hello. No, a lot of my poetry, I actually don't rhyme. If you go to Wattpad and check out my poetry books, a lot of the times they don't rhyme. I hate rhyming my own speech, like talking. I hate rhyming my speaking. Heads up. I say heads up because I'm fixing to turn on these lights. Ding! Right. Let's That's blue. Okay, so I gathered all my drawings that are Andy Apple Farm related, but I have one that isn't. I drew Skid and Pump. Time for Jade again. Are you talking about the ship child I came up with? Pro, you officially confused me. Oh! I do not play Genshin. I'm saying that with a smile. I don't play Genshin. Sorry. I do not play Genshin Impact. I just spun it and caught it like this. That is amazing. No, damn. You know, I could be looking down at my remote that's down here. And you guys can't tell of how dark my sunglasses are. Look, you can't tell which way I'm looking. Well, I guess now since I'm up closer, you can probably see my eyes. But yeah. Okay, so before I get into the Andy Apple Farm drawings, I drew Skid and Pump from Friday Night Pumpkin because, well, these two are adorable. How can I not draw them? Ding ding. Okay, how about I traumatize you guys with how I used to draw Klaus? Okay, so you guys know how I draw Klaus now. Right behind it. Can't find one where I draw him as normal. Hey! So here's how I drew Klaus as a human. My cousin calls him Frenchie. But here's how I drew him as a human. Here's how I used to draw him as a clock. This was based off a comic dub that I used the audio for my first Andy's Apple Farm video. And the maker of the comic dub actually commented on it. The gentleman. Oh, fun fact, I changed my Andy and Peter designs. So I hope you guys like it because it's going to be my new video that I worked on a little today. If I suit someone in comic dub, can I join? Hang on. Pro's gonna be like, oh no, she gonna be showing it again. And hold up. Well, if you checked my Discord channel, you would see I'm doing a comic, and there's only 4 rolls left from what I've seen. No, wait, 3 rolls. So if you want part, you might want to hurry up and say you want it, because I'm going off of who comments first. So if there's a part you want, but someone already had it, maybe I can fit you in for another. Nope. I need my documents. Downloads. So here's my comic. Well, it's not my comic, but I put it together like this. so everyone can see what parts there is. Yeah, I seen. So this is the comic. I'm sure you've seen it on Discord. There's 5 characters, 8 to 9 parts, and 5 panels. I'm doing Andy. I'm doing the little apple, and Inky done said he's doing the fish. Inky Houdini, he done said he have 3,000 subscribers. So why is there one person is me? One person is my TV. And don't ask me. Don't ask. I literally don't know. Plus, my channel hasn't been doing that good. My channel hasn't really been doing that hot. I can honestly say that my channel has not been doing very hot. I will let you guys see my YouTube studio. But my channel has not been doing that hot. So here's the overview of my channel. Like the complete overview. My subscribers is 47 less than usual. My watch time is about 196 hours less, and my views is about 18,000 less than what it normally is in about 28 days. It says my channel usually gets about that many views in 28 days. Yeah. My channel is probably sinking a little. I think it's starting to go bad. So, like, yes, I have a lot of impressions, and that means people see my thumbnails and like the recommendeds quite a bit and stuff. But yeah, as you see, it's been going down. So my channel's going downhill. So yeah. People normally find my video through YouTube searches and stuff, but yeah. Yeah. Then if I pop back over to the audience, a lot of my views, yeah, as you see, a lot of my views now are coming back from being returning viewers. Because as you see, returning viewers is quite rare. Unique viewers and stuff. I saw your vid at my recommended not too long ago. Yeah. Other channel your audience was watch. I've seen these channels. You know, I've seen these. But it looks like this is a high video for people who return to my thing. You see when people normally watch my videos? Like on Saturday between 10 and 12 and like Monday. So yeah. Hey, Canada! I haven't seen Canada up on here before, so that's good. I never saw any of them. Hey, look at this! It's been improving. Been improving. It's been improving. That's good. Press on see more. A lot of my watch time comes from people who are not subscribed, and a lot of it comes from people who are subscribed. Oh, at countries? Okay. So geography. Oh, yeah, it seems like the United States is the biggest, probably because I'm from the US. I got a bit of views from the Philippines. Yeah, but from the most part, my viewership comes from the US, which is where I'm from. I'm from the US. So it doesn't surprise me a lot of my views come from my home country. You don't see your country? Well, I saw Russia and you said you live near Russia, so maybe I can try. 23 from Russia. Cities? Mm. I live near here! This city is near where I live. Holy, a lot of my viewership comes from the city, like right next to the city I live in. Holy shoot. I mean, I used to spread my YouTube through my school and say, "Hey, I have this YouTube if you want to check it out." Because if I see people from friends, yeah, probably from friends, even though I hardly have friends at school. Oh, you're from San Antonio? San Antonio? I have 11 from San Antonio. That's cool. This still makes me sad. I wonder. I mean, I already know which playlist has the most views. Oh, yeah. I have a lot of playlists. Wow. I got to go. That's fine. So here's the thing: the poor Midas has like over 10,000 views on the playlist. So okay, enough looking at my channel. Enough looking at that. Okay, let's stop looking at memory lane and how about I show some of my art? Um, here's another bit of art I done. There's actually text on it. I have to play it closer. Hang on, I need to mute real quick. Okay, I'm back. Now I know why my cousin calls me Butterfingers. Even a do eyes. Did one cover? Actually, no. In one of Peter's forms, where he's all tall and lanky and the pumpkin head is tilted sideways. He only has one big prominent eye. So, yeah. Plus, I was just bored and I wanted to make a drawing. So, you want to see the very terrible comment I drew when I first started doing this stuff? Oh, here's one of my older drawings. Like I said, they're quite bad because they're like when I first started drawing this dude. So, yeah. Like when I first started drawing him. So, but I do have a comic. It gives you nightmares. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All I have to say is in some of these drawings, I accidentally made him look like a tomato. In my perspective, he looks like a tomato. 6. Or just like a really weird version of Stewie Griffin. It's like a sad comic if you think about it, but it's kind of cringe in my point of view. So, you want to see the comic? Because I know if I put this comic up, I'm not voicing anything in it. I used to watch a little of it when I was a little bit younger because my parents used to watch it quite a bit, but yeah, I did see Family Guy. Quit throwing things at my door! I will here in a minute! Time for lunch, and the way they call me up there is throwing stuff at my door. Gives me a heart attack. But here's the first page of the comic. Yep. Here it is. Here, I'll pretty much bring it closer to the screen so you can see what it says. I know how it looks. It looks like it's printed, but that's probably because of how much it's been pressed up. And literally, this is from a month ago, so it's been like packed up in storage. I if I have a lot of drawings, I normally just go and store them somewhere. Because if I were to hang up all my drawings, all of my walls would probably be covered in paper, and I probably even have some on the ceiling. So yeah. So here's page 1. Okay, next for page 2. And I was like drawing these at night too, so page 2, like I said, in some of these he looks like a tomato because it was like when I first started drawing him, so okay. Do this. So no. I do not like to torture him. I mean, you'd probably pull up some of my videos and say otherwise, but I do not like to torture him. Well, that's weird. When I leave my eyebrows down, they just sink into my glasses. Look, I have them up and gone. But speaking about torturing him, reminder, I drew these at night. So that's a little reminder. I drew these at night. So if they look creepy, sorry. Plus, I like drawing creepy stuff. But if you look at the bottom of every single one of these, you see my signature in red ink. So no one can't copy them. Okay. Page 2, which is this way. Page 2. I'll zoom in so you can see text. I actually kind of like how I drew that corpse. I actually kind of like how I did that. For being like the second time drawing this sucker and his friends. So, but mainly when I first started, Peter, Andy, and Klaus were the people I was able to draw the most. When Melody, the first time I drew her, she looked like she was straight from a nightmare. So that's when I stopped trying to draw her. So I get quite bad at these. Technically, yes. Technically, no. He was controlled, and that was like a vision. That was a vision he was given to weaken him. So that. Okay, so the entity, which is Peter, started causing all this bad stuff to happen to Thomas to weaken him down enough to like possess him to kill someone. And since Thomas is linked to Andy, not saying he is Andy, he's connected to him. Since the entity knows that, he shows Andy this vision, hoping that Thomas would see it. So pretty much he's just torturing this little kid, trying to get to the person that he's connected to. So. Well, I just sounded like a bird. Why does this happen to me? Simply do not get possessed. Plus, why didn't he spell? Well, it's quite hard for a child to overpower a grown man to kill him, even with possession. So that's why he makes all this happen to Thomas. So Thomas was able to get rid of his friend. So the entity can use his friend's soul to make him more powerful. I'm just trying to explain this the best I can. But here's the next page. Don't ask why I made his head so big. Just don't ask. Gonna zoom in so you can see the text. Oh, jeez. Well, Thomas was experimenting with newer or different technologies. I said don't ask about the head! I'm sorry, okay? It was like the 5th time I drew him. laughing? Like, seriously, why am I laughing? I don't know why I was laughing just then. Okay. Zoom in on the other text. Doo-doo. But I like how I did that. I like how I like did that because this his emotion for seeing that is actually quite cool how I did that. Then since a chaotically good person is quite known for a rebellious behavior, I made him rebellious. I'm just dying back here. If it sounds like I'm crying, I'm actually laughing right now. And what does it say? Do do do. Sorry, sometimes my handwriting is like sloppy. But like I said, it was at night that I made these, so then we have this. But if you were talking about the last one, since you probably seen it, I'm gonna untext. Wrong way. Eh. Eh. Did you like just give me the name of the thing? I'm gonna start that real quick. I can't copy it without showing it. Walu. Ah! Oh, Waligi. Ah! I used to be able to pronounce these names properly. Now I can't. Ugh. Wow. Just the reflection in my sunglasses. Doo, doo, doo. It looks like eyes. It looks like I'm staring right at you. You want to see how the comic ends? You want to see how my lovely comic ends? Little heads up, it might be a little sad. Like I said, might be a little sad. He got what he wanted. Yes, freedom. Plus, he's happy. Yep. Like I said, if I'm gonna put this as a comic dub, I'm not gonna be in it. I'll edit it. I'll edit it and put everyone's voices together, but I will not be in it. Because now looking back at it, my eyes are like this close to shedding tears. Now, where's the safety clip I have for this? Whoops. Oh, my drawings fell. So, do you think that comic had an ending that it deserved? Or do you think I should, like. What? Excuse me. Mind if I take a real quick lunch break? Because I swear, if I don't eat, they're gonna come down here and sit me in a chair up there until I eat. They're making sure I eat. So I'm gonna take a real quick lunch break. I'm back. Sorry. Thank you, Pro, for allowing me to have a quick break. I still have a lot of drawings I still need to show, and if you're still here, Pro, I didn't think the comic had a good ending. I think I could have added more to it, but thanks for saying it had a good ending if you're still here. Yeah, I'm back. Now, quick question. Why do you think it had a good ending? Because in my perspective, I didn't think I built up enough for the ending. So why do you think the ending was quite a fitting ending? Because you're confusing me again. Maybe I should title this "The Pro Survives." Keeps confusing me. I should probably make that the live stream title. Because that's true. You keep confusing me. Shoo, fly. Shoo, stupid fly. Do 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 do. Fly. Do 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 do. The ending was good because he got what he wanted, and if it's not, it would be disappointing. Well, okay, I'll accept that. I mean, eh. I made quite a few other drawings. Now, this is not from the comic, but I drew little Andy looking out a window, making it look like the character was actually looking out the window was really hard. Because first I had to draw his hands like this, as if he was holding on to the windowsill so he can look. It's kind of hard, but then I also had to make the background look like you were looking in through a window. So that's how this drawing was a little hard to do. But I was happy I got it how I at least tried to have it be. Then when I went to start like drawing individual digits on hands, they were like spiked, like in this drawing. A lot of people said this drawing was quite good because you have Andy. First time I drew Melody as her original form, Felix, Klaus representing everyone on Mondays. We have Margaret on the shelf, Peter up there. And I think I added some jokes in. Yes, it is. Everyone on Monday. I didn't know how or where to put Klaus, so I just made him represent a lot of my toys when I was younger. Because a lot of my toys were like those old, like haystack dolls, like haystack dolls, I mean. And I would always find one just draped over the side of my either the side of my bed or the side of my toy box. I'd be like, "Oh, okay." So I guess that's where I got the inspiration for Klaus, just to be slumped over the edge like, "I'm done." It's kind of funny, but a lot of people have agreed that's everyone on Mondays. Now, I did draw Peter as a human. I know how I said I did not want to draw him as a sweetie pie, but I tried drawing him as a monster, and my brain said, no, no, does not look good. Draw him the other way. And so I frickin' made him look like a cutie pie! I hate my subconsciousness for giving bad people second chances. I mean, yes, giving Sloan a second chance is actually quite good. She's a good guy on the wrong side. But I drew Peter. And he looks like a freaking sweetie pie! The possessed? Okay, 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 okay. This really detailed eye. That really detailed eye, which happens to be Andy's eye. You've seen that. Um, Hang on, I got a huge stack of drawings over here. So the first time I drew Melody, like drew her in a way that I actually liked, I drew her as a human. Then I eventually built up the confidence to draw her in her normal form. I built up the confidence. So at least now she doesn't look like she was ripped right from a nightmare. Oh, someone else is here. Oh, and they left. They left the second I acknowledged them. I actually did try to draw one of the humans. I drew Thomas Eastwood. I have yet to color in the skin. Isabel is your favorite. But yeah, I drew Thomas. I drew Thomas. I drew Thomas. Have yet to color in his skin. So. Drawing I was gonna do of Peter, but never finished. So that can just float on the floor. Then I did like these little drawings with Andy. Like we have Andy up here, the big one. Sorry, not used to my camera being mirrored. Like he's confused saying, "What's this?" Walking into a new place. Then we have the Andy over here wanting hugs. Andy. Then we have him be like, "Key!" The one down here. Then we have this drawing right here. He's like, "Who put my axe up?" And we see who. The clock. I put in like comic format, but yeah. Oh, jeez. Cold chill. So, Pro, which one out of these 5 drawings is your favorite? The big one, the hug, the key, the axe, or the little one in the corner? Which one's your favorite? Like, Pro, I'm asking you, which one's your favorite? The hug. My favorite's this one right here because it's very relatable. I may be 5'6", the same height as Andy, but everyone in my family that's taller than me still teases me by putting my stuff out of my reach. So yeah, another reason why I relate to Andy. Here's where I drew Andy and Klaus and each other's outfits. All I have to say is Klaus's was hard to doing. Klaus and Andy's outfit was actually kind of hard to do because I'm used to drawing a teenager in Andy's outfit, not an adult in Andy's outfit. So that's where this drawing got to look hard to do. Interesting idea. I might turn that into a gotcha video. Might do that. Then here's where I tried to do like more of an anime style. When I tried to do more of an anime style with my drawing. Like here's Andy, him as a kid, and a version of him I still have yet to finish coloring. So then I have the swap AU drawing. So yeah, I have a lot of drawings. Do 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 do. I'm just singing something completely random because I'm completely bored. Stream is approaching 2 hours of fun. Oh, so, Pro, if you were in my I'm Back stream, you should recognize this lovely little thing. My lovely list of video ideas. All the ones in the box are my Fortnite ideas. All the ones in the boxes are my Fortnite ideas. Which, speaking of which, I need to go ahead and scratch some of them out because I already done them. They think your week one was on here, so gotta find it. And then Andy's Apple Farm one that I'm currently doing, the age changer. So, Pro, do you think you like my new Andy and Peter design? Because I'm also going to change up Klaus. I'm going to try to change up something on everyone. you think you'll like it, okay? Okay. There's my pen. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Close out of my comic. Close out of this. I said I want to close out my comic. Close. Close out of it. There we go. Little minor issues going on over here. Yeesh. Let me pop over to my channel real quick. Oops. So, Pro, you want to know what I mean by on that video I can't find your comment anywhere? Look. No matter what I put, I can't see your comment. What is smiling is contagious? I just wanted to put something random. So I put something random. But look, I can't find your comment. Maybe delete it, then re-add it? Because I can't find it. Hold up. Let me move some stuff so I can put my earbuds in. Because we're going to be watching a little bit of my videos. Because I'm bored and I have literally nothing else better to do. And my computer is about to die. So. And I don't have the charger with me because my charger is upstairs. So I guess YouTube just glitched. But, here.
Let's go get our skates. Wait for me, I got little legs.
Here's a little fun fact about my links design. A fun fact about my links design. I actually had that design made for a whole year. That's the first time I used it. I was gonna use that design in a video, but then I lost interest, so I just had her design made. I just had it made. I didn't use it for anything for a whole year. This is the first time she makes a showing, but I had this design made for a whole year. Try refreshing.
Let's go get our skates. Wait.
Now there's 2 invisible comments. What the heck? Pro, quit causing these stuff to happen! Can you just delete them? Delete them, please? Delete them? Look, I'm gonna go over to my studio and I won't even be able to find it there. So help me if I find it. The video is haunted, I can't comment. Hang on, I'm gonna comment real quick. Mine worked. My comment worked. So why doesn't yours? But my comment worked on my screen. What's up with this video?
Let's go get our skates.
Oh, hold up, hold up. Aha! Aha! Haha! It worked! It worked! It worked! It worked! It worked! It worked! Worked! Oh, jeez. Well, I put it in the lowest quality. I have it in high quality. I export it in high quality.
Let's go get our skates. Wait for me, I got little legs.
Because when I clicked on it.
They're laughing at you. They think you're weak.
No, thank you. Now, Pro, you said you liked this video?
They're laughing.
Pro, do you have any questions about this video? It's confusing. I was bored and I just wanted to make another Fortnite video because I haven't really been making Fortnite videos. So, anything?
They're laughing at you. They think you're weak. Show them love. Show them.
A lot of my
They're
videos,
laughing.
I can watch them over and over.
At you. They think you're weak. Show them love. Show them.
I like Dream. My older sister, she got me into watching Dream and all of them. I mean, they have a lot of funny moments too. So, yeah, I like watching Dream. Their videos are quite funny. But
They're laughing.
I mean, how do you not know that these shadowy guys aren't laughing at her? How do you know? Or maybe he's just saying that to build up her anger to show her true power.
And you. They think you're weak. Show them 11. Show them.
Nope. And I especially told you when you said that in the comments. You said she didn't target the figures. I said, well, he did say show them, not kill them or target them. But if we see, hold up, it does get this dude from choking him. Because if you notice back here, he was like pinning her arms back so she can't fight them. And he was being like held up by his throat. So honestly, he just said show them, not kill them or target them.
Show them 11. Show them.
But when she lets her like true power show, she knocks him back, which knocks this dude back, so it frees him. But now since her arms are free and now that he is freed from that other person's grasp, they can go and save him. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, bro? One thing I like, actually, hang on. You gotta drink water. Yeah, that makes sense. I like how I did this bleeding effect. I like how I did that. Well, while you're gone, I'm just gonna watch this video on loop because it's really good.
They're laughing. And you. They think you're weak. Show them 11. Show them. They're laughing. And you. They think you're weak. Show them 11. Show them. They're laughing. And you. They think you're weak. Show them 11. Show them.
Okay. Something you probably didn't notice. The person who I got this audio from.
Hey, Rickard, what are you watching, mate?
Beastars.
You watching
Hang on.
Beast?
This is actually not a European joke. It's actually something that a couple Australian YouTubers actually said. So I actually don't really understand it either. I just put it there because I wanted to. I mean, it's a really good video. Where's my F key? There it is. F key, so I can.
Hey, Rickard, what are you watching, mate?
Beastars.
You watching Beast? Oh, bro, you can't be watching that, bro. You turn into it. Oh no, Rickard,
What?
just relax,
What?
relax. Oh my
What?
God, just don't panic, bro. Just
What
look
do you
in the
mean?
mirror.
No.
Because I know the YouTubers, and I had that idea to make that. It was right here. This idea right here was that idea. What's the context? Well, Beastars is like an animal anime. It's an anime with animals. Hang on. So I guess it's because it's an anime with anthropomorphic animals in it. Because here's Beastars. This is Beastars. They're animals. So I guess apparently watching the animal anime could give you a chance of being a furry. I don't know, that's just what I've been getting. But it's just funny, because if you watch the actual clip, it is quite funny. So
I don't get
I
what you
told you
mean.
not to watch the show, dude. Look in the mirror.
remove my ear.
It's alright. Calm down, Rickard.
I only want
I can hear the
I'm a
screaming with
furry!
my earplugs out. Jesus! That was loud. And my volume's at 40. The volume's at 40 and I could hear that without the earplugs in. Jeez. But Sino themselves, that was a jump scare, sorry. Sino themselves actually replied to this because they made this anime, they made it as an animation before. So they replied to it saying he's a F-min furry. Because if you hear near the end,
I only want one trailer! I'm a furry! I'm a furry!
it sounds like he says he's like a muffin furry. Which is actually kind of funny. But yeah, that is kind of a jump scare. Then I just wanted to make this because it just felt like I needed to make this. Plus, it was a video idea I had to.
Fucking on your bitch, shit, whole thought.
There is language in the song. Because if you go to search up this meme, that's the language you hear in that song. I tried to find a clean version, but I couldn't. I couldn't find a version of the meme where someone doesn't use this song. So I am sorry, because I know you're a kid. So let me just mute it. Now let me unmute it, otherwise the rest of my videos are going to be muted. By the way, this is my sister. She got me into doing YouTube and Titanfall and Fortnite. I actually have been playing Fortnite since Chapter 2, Season 1. But I didn't have my own account. I was playing on one of my sister's accounts. My own account, I started playing Fortnite on like Chapter Shielder. She's about 25. So yes, she is older. She's most definitely older. Have started. The reason why I love Chapter 2, Season 2, and Season 3 so much is because I have a strong connection with it, because that's when my sister really started getting me to play. So not only did I also relate to the characters, I just love it because that's when I spent the most time with my sister, because my sister, she's up and out. I'm still living with my parents because I'm not old enough to move out legally yet. So I'm still living with my parents. If she does what she says and comes and visits us while she goes to on her way to Philadelphia, I might try to see if I can live stream so she can join my stream. And here's a fun fact. If you pop over to her channel real quick, I recorded this video for her. The reason why it's so shaky is because I was holding the phone. But I'm in this video. I'm not really in the video. I'm playing the game. So we're playing Call of Duty, which I used to play Call of Duty a lot because of her. Hang on. Let me get it pulled up. I used to play Call of Duty a lot because of her, and I was really bad at it. But yeah, here's me. I'm playing on her PlayStation 2 as she plays. So this is me, and the other was her. I'm gonna be at the very bottom. Now, I was really bad. This is back in 2019 when I was really bad at playing games. I was really bad at playing games if they weren't in Minecraft. If it wasn't Minecraft or Roblox, I was really bad at playing it. So yeah.
Hardcore team
This
deathmatch.
down here is me. Up here is her.
Great on
Yeah,
mercenary
back
house.
then I was really bad at playing any game that wasn't Minecraft or... Heck, even back then I sucked at Fortnite. I didn't even know how to build. I legit did not know how to build. But, hang on. Yep. Molly and Josh Dub. Okay, so Josh Dub was that man in that... Occasionally I do, but since I haven't really had much time to actually really play, I haven't. But I do play Minecraft. So, that man in the furry video, the man that you hear, that's this dude actually speaking. And the kid Rekid is who you were hearing screaming. So, yeah. She subscribed to me! Do you want to start a server? When I get older and actually buy my own computer, I might actually start my own server, my own Minecraft server, and have all you guys come and join. So I might. Where are my notifications up here? Your comments. Okay. I might start a server. You might have to remind me, but I will. Please allow cracked fan. What do you mean by that? Because I have no idea what you mean. What do you mean? Because I have no idea. Please allow cracked then. What do you mean by that? That was so funny. Now you see how many views my meme videos have? Correct. I will try. One thing I noticed, this reaction video is my most popular. But my first Andy's Apple Farm video, the audio is actually from Rose Jigglypuff, and it's actually inspired by them too. I will not listen to this video because it makes me cry. Oh, what the heck? It says it has good quality. That ain't my quality. With this video, I refuse. How do I get YouTube's new UI? I guess update it. If it's on website, then maybe update your Google. I don't know, because my Google needed an update a few days ago, and I noticed some things have changed in YouTube. I just didn't really know. But Rose Jigglypuff, the person who made the audio, actually commented on my thing. The Google is up to date. Well then, I don't know. Okay, so I guess you can watch it. I'm gonna turn down the volume for me. I don't ship them! I do not ship those two! Like I said, I put up with the ship. I don't ship them, I put up with it. Hi, Sunrise Sky. Hi, Sunrise. I'm fixing to play the video that I refuse to watch. Well, listen to, because it makes me cry whenever I watch it. So, the audio is by Rose Jigglypuff, and this is inspired by them too. And they even commented on it. But I refuse to... After 2 hours, I refuse to listen to it. So, I plug my earbuds so I don't have to listen to it. And look away.
I'm so sorry. Let's stop.
I cry whenever I listen to this.
Please. Get out of my head. Daddy. Please. I don't want this. Daddy, come on. Andy. Andy. Can you hear me?
I can still hear her even covering the earbuds.
That's right. It's me, Andy. You're dead. Oh, Andy.
I feel the waterworks coming along.
I saw. Yep, Andy. Whatever you are seeing is not real. Trust me, it isn't real at all. I can't. You're dead. I know you are. Andy, how can I be speaking to you if I'm dead? I know. It's alright. Breathe, Andy. Listen, I'll be here no matter what. Okay. I will.
Resist the urge to cry. Resist the urge to cry. Resist that urge. Resist it. Resist it. Resist it. Okay, it's over. It's over. It is over. Okay, I gotta turn down my screen brightness. Otherwise, this thing's gonna die real soon. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Don't comment me on that. That audio makes me very emotional. So sad. Jeez. Yeah, I know. Da. Okay, so Rose Jigglypuff said, "This Gotcha Club animation looks so good, sweet friend. Really enjoyed watching this since it reminds me of the first moments." Gotta go sleep. Bye. Oh, bye, bro. Thanks for making me feel so guilty and making me do math on the last day of my summer vacation, but bye. Make me feel guilty. Okay, they also said, "Really enjoyed watching this since it reminds me of my first moments in Andy's apple farm where I drew them as humans. Keep up the amazing work, by the way." I replied saying, "I actually saw this for a couple of weeks, your meme or whatever you want to call it, your animatic, and I actually kept having scenarios of how I could possibly use Gotcha Club to animate this play through my mind, so I just chose one and stuck with it. But I would nonstop watch it. As a person who hardly cries at sad things, it made me cry." This is one of the very few sad things I watch that actually make me cry. They said, "Oh, I see, dear friend. Nevertheless, I'm happy that you made a great animation on my comic dub." I said, "You did good with the voices, and that's coming from a voice impressionist. I tried so hard to actually mimic the voices that you did for them, and it took me forever, but I actually done it, and I wanted to say, without you doing it when you actually made him sound more like a kid, when I actually see him as a kid too, because of his nature and how he is." I was using voice text when typing that. They said, "Understandable, dear friend. Thanks again for making this." I said, "Anytime." I said, "A month ago. Yes, I've started doing a new fandom, but I do not ship those two. Knew that'd come up soon. I see them as close like brother/father figure for Andy, and Andy has a young mind which allows him to be manipulated by darker forces, such as what's causing him to see his friend as if he was dead. Klaus is trying to calm him down." Then I said, "Yes, he is an apple, and the other one is a clock." But, Sunrise, you still there? Because I changed my Andy and Peter design. Yeah, Andy no longer looks like that, and Peter, they no longer look like this. I changed them up a bit. I darkened Peter's hair, added some stuff to his clothes, and did like the same for Andy. But yeah, Peter no longer looks like this. I pretty much changed him up a lot. And with Andy, I gave him like a little cover-up poncho with a little hood on it, because when I was younger, I used to wear ponchos all the time when it was like cold outside when I used to live on a farm, because my aunt would make me a poncho and I would wear it all the time. And she even makes like these little hats. One time I tried to get her to make a poncho with a hood on it. She said she couldn't do it. So I decided to give Andy a poncho with a hood on it. I still have to change Klaus's design because that sucker looks basic as ever. But a little fun fact with this video, which anyone can use this video. Anyone can use this.
Have you wanted to play D&D, but it all seemed a little bit too overwhelming? Well, don't worry. We got your back.
Let me skip. Thank you. Hold up. A little fun fact is I just took my version of Andy, and for each AU, I changed that one character to look as every AU. Here's the thing. I'm actually changing the swap Andy. I'm actually changing the swap Andy because I don't like this form. I do not like that. No. After seeing a lot of other people's designs of swap Andy, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to be changing up a little. So swap Andy won't look like this. It won't look like that. I might keep him like that because it's the same version of him. With this, I kind of and with this one, he just looks way too innocent. No, I like that design, but it looks a little too innocent. With this, I realized I made him look like Thomas Eastwood. I made him look like Eastwood. The person he's linked to. I made him look like the person he's linked to. Might change that. Might change this. That was this is actually really easy to do. Blind Andy's just Andy, what blind? No, simple. And here's a little fun fact. I'm actually writing a book series of different Andy Apple Farm books where I use all the different AUs of Andy. So far, book 1 is just going to be about this little guy. So, yeah. I gotta go real quick, otherwise this computer is gonna die on me. Otherwise, my computer is gonna die on me. So, I gotta end the stream. But, Sunrise, I saw your video notification of where you were reacting to someone. You can react to my channel. Anyone can react to my channel. Anyone can react to it. I give you full permission. You can react to my channel if you want to. I gave Bubbly full permission to react to my channel anytime she wants to. So, same for you. You can react to my channel if you ever want to. You're welcome. Bye, guys.